What's up, MFers? How we doing today? Today we are out doing some ripping, me and Coleslaw, and we're doing it after a large cold front. Finally cooled down a little bit in Texas. Water's cooled off quite a bit. We got an east wind today, just not good conditions, but I'm going to pre-practice for the Classic next week, so I wanted to get some filming in, honestly, before then. And we're at a Slaunch factory, and I'll just be straight with you guys. I'm catching them a way today that is completely breaking all the rules of bass fishing that we thought we knew, and it just so happens that when you have the fish that you're looking at on the screen sometimes, you learn things that you would never ever learn about what baits work in what scenarios. And I'm going to show you the bait in just a second that I've never caught fish when it's like below 70-degree water, and it's well below that today. Hopefully help you guys go out and catch some as well, and maybe even Coleslaw will get in on the action today. All right, let's get to ripping. Cut my hair again in 12 years. All right, you big Sis, big chiz. Yeah, come up here and eat it. How about that? God dang, dude. First time in there. I'll catch them on a glide today. They don't want it, they're not active enough to eat anything else, but they'll eat a damn glide bait, Cole. All right, start the day off like that, I suppose. Throwing at a bunch of these crickets, and look at that, 7-pounder comes up and slurps a damn 10-inch glide. Throwing a jig to them, jerk baiting them. They're like, I don't know. Come up and waller on that. Oh, look at that, it's been sitting down in the mud too. Shitting me, Cole? You shitting me, Cole? Deal! Dude, that was badass. I'll take that all freaking day. That was a pretty colored fish, that's for sure. Still don't got the winter belly feed on them like we want them to, but heck yeah, dude. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe the forage is a lot bigger because I've been throwing little tiny jerk bait that I've been wanting to catch them on, that new little 6 cents 97 size that we're coming out with, but they want the big bait. I'm not gonna fight with them on it. I'm gonna throw the damn big bait. Deal. Look, he's got the big bass genetics. You know what that is? That right there. Not a big bass, have that dot. Or maybe it's just what bass have as a species. That's a good way to start, I guess, right? You bet. Dang it. He fucking throttled it. You gotta back up. There's a whole shitload of them right there. I feel like this is like a big turn in the channel right here. Probably the biggest one in the lake. He's closing hard. Oh my God, dude. Freaking slacked it. I don't know how he didn't get the damn hook. I ain't gonna fucking eat it this time. God dang. Makes me want to throw something smaller. I'm gonna try this crank. It's not getting the bait very good this morning. Maybe it's because it's cold, I don't know. I'll put that worm back on. Probably won't matter, but it's cool. My most of a worm. Put this most of a worm back on. We know how this goes. It is a bass. That was a catfish for a second. Dude, this might be the only one of these worms in the boat. I better get this guy in. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. They still want a worm? Is that the deal, Cole?
Yes, so.
Ooh,
Not any worm.
yeah, freaking the only worm, the only anything that they'll eat. It's not a giant one, but looking at a lot of giant ones. Freaking blood apple on a free rig. What do you know? Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Let's see if we can duplicate it. Oh, that's a fish. He's over in Narnia, Cole. Dude, that was the move, the freaking worm. I mean, they're like, never ceases to amaze you. Every time you, I mean, it's not a rule in bass fishing, but the freaking big worm bite almost isn't a thing that exists once the water gets down below like 70. I mean, you can catch them on it obviously, but like a jig just gets so much more effective and they just eat it so much better. I've had so many just go swim up to the jig, look at it, bump it. They freaking are still eating this thing. Like I said, that's not a giant one, but after all the fish I've seen swerve my cricket and all the fish I've been looking at that won't bite, that's good. And this is all we have left. This is the last part, so I'm just gonna text rig it like that and we're good to go. And they don't have the right color. Why is there like 2 worms in here? Who does that? We have 7,000 green pumpkin juice, some black and blue. Oh wait, what's underneath there? Creature baits, come on, Ben. No. Well, I guess we're gonna see if this color works. Get out of the tree. There you go. Back in. Big one on the pumpkin juice. God, he wants back down that tree, doesn't he? That's why he's fighting so hard. It's in the corner. I mean, these fish are like beautiful right now. Awesome colors on them. Look like a damn Ozark bass. Yeah, man. Yahtzee. All right. They will eat the green pumpkin juice as well. Maybe it's just a profile thing, obviously. Beautiful fish. Look at that cold water Gina. Thank you, Gina. Does she got, yeah, they all got the mud breast going on right now. A little bit of the mud teat. Look at that fish, Cole. Looks like damn Ozark fish.
It's a spot.
It's a spotted large. All right. Well, I got a couple more of that color, so we're good, folks. I haven't really talked about this yet, but just kind of focusing on the creek channel edges, and that's something that, you know, obviously as the water gets colder, maybe not obviously, but that's a great pattern. That's a great post-spawn pattern too. When the water's warming up and they get done spawning, they get all these spawning flats and they suck out to the creek channels. But they really want to focus on the edges of the creek channels right around the timber today, right now. We're kind of not in a full-on winter pattern here in Texas. The water's still 54 degrees, so it's still kind of like a late fall pattern. When they get in the winter, I think they'll really start to spin some of these creek channels, but they want to be on the edge right now today. And what do you know? Freaking magic worm over here. It's become the new magic worm. Is my divine 7-inch. I'll link it below in this color too, not just blood apple. Come on, bud. Oh, he crushed it. Oh no, he ripped it right off the hook. Dude, I hopped it. He fucking went and dong. Can't believe I missed that one. I've fallen in love with this hook, Cole. 6 cents jugular. It's such a unique hook. I wasn't sure about it at first. And it's like a really nice stout bend. But it is in fact a hybrid style hook where an EWG, you know, would go down a lot and it would be, the hook point would be in line with the hook eye. It works on some techniques, but the thing that always isn't great about that is when you line it up with where the fish is going to have it in its mouth, back here, you know, when you go to set the hook, if the hook's in line, you're going to have to just hope that it gets in that small gap right there. Well, this is offset, kind of like a round bend would be, this jugular is, and so you have all this space right here too for that to grab. And I shouldn't be talking about this after I just missed a damn fish, but man, the hookup ratio has been really good with this hook. And if you get them on this hook, they're pinned. Like that one was just, the last one I caught was just seesawing me back and forth in a tree and it didn't even matter. Because it's kind of like that same O'Shaughnessy bend that I like, where it's got a little bit of a angle right there that holds them on that lip once you penetrate it. And it's got a big barb, that's huge. I like the Gamakatsu hybrid hooks. You guys have probably seen me throw those a lot too. But any of those coated hooks, it seems like treble hooks, regular style worm hooks, they don't have a big barb. for whatever reason, I think when they coat the hooks, they lose the barb for some reason. Same with that Aaron Martin's drop shot hook. But yeah, it's a good hook. I'll link everything below though. 7.5 heavy fast. What do you guys know? The same rod I use for half the shit I throw. There was a fish in it. Got one on. Freaking dancing a little bit, huh? William. Yahtzee. That's the limit, folks. Got about 12 pounds. See, I told you, they eat the green one. I wasn't just kidding, folks. I didn't just tie on a damn different brand or something and say I was using it. I just don't even get it. I'll take it. I don't understand it. I don't have to. Winter worming. Why not? Thick ones. Yahtzee. I mean, I shouldn't be super surprised. Green pumpkin juice is the deal. It's like my favorite green pumpkin version 6th Sense makes. But breaking rules, Cole. Yeah, he's on me. Still swimming towards me. Got him. I don't like to strain myself by reeling fish in the whole way, so I let them swim to the boat if they're coming that way before I set the hook. Smart, Cole. Yahtzee. That's a pretty good one, isn't it? Not bad. Like an 8. Freaking slaw comes in here with the little twiddle drop worm. Isn't that what they call that technique? I don't know what it's called. That's a pretty big one, Cole. I'm getting out of here. Ooh, I'm gonna put the damn crickets down. Look at you, Cole. Is this going?
Oh, you missed the jump. Come on, get that chest cam up here.
Is this rolling?
No. No, it is.
Record.
One more jump?
Yahtzee, Cole. Look at you. That's a biggin'.
Give a guy a robo worm.
God dang.
Yeah, he wasn't coming off.
Yeah, you got him pinned. Why were those 3 just like suspended right there?
I don't know.
Haven't seen anything like that all day.
This is a big one.
That's a good one, dude.
Dang.
Whipped him on the spinner rod.
We were about ready to go, folks.
We were. That one's actually built right, too.
Yes, it is.
Gina!
He was in like 1.5 feet of water.
Yeah.
Wallering around up there.
He was doing shallow wallers.
He's too big to do the bass flip.
Yeah, you don't want to do the bass flip with him. Oh! Yay, Cole! Dude, good time picking that little dropping shot worm up.
I guess.
My chest cam wasn't on, I don't think. I was just telling Cole that I don't think we've shot an outro in like the last 82 videos, so sorry for not wrapping up my videos in better fashion for you folks, but usually I'm just spent by the time I get off the water. Kind of a quick little morning session today, but started off, of course, it's like every time we go to some of these lakes, it's like you're gonna get one good one on a glide bait. And of course, the first one I throw to eats it. I'm like, yeah, it's going down. And this was after we threw jerk bait and drop shot and threw worms and jigs and all sorts of stuff at these fish, and they wouldn't touch it. And then, sure as hell, you know, you don't catch anything after that on the glide bait. And it was about time to leave and call her quits and head to a different lake to try to get a video. And I pull out that damn free rig again with that open ring 6th Sense drop shot weight and that jugular hook and, of course, the freaking worm, the 7-inch Divine Shaky, and they're still eating it. So apparently that's a thing they eat probably in most parts of the country 6-7 months of the year, but down here probably more like 11 to 12 months of the year. So that'll remain in my arsenal, and we're getting to a lake right now where there's giant bass or giant crappie. So hopefully crush some, and if not, then you guys won't see that video. But got some exciting stuff coming next couple weeks. I'm looking forward to it. A little bit of traveling. And I appreciate you guys. If you want anything that's from this video, it'll be linked right down below. You go pay our launch fee and catch you guys in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.